Hi, second graders. Welcome to week 5 of distance learning. Happy belated Mother's Day to all the moms and grandmas and aunts and special ladies. Hopefully, kids, you got to spend some time with your special person in your life yesterday. We got to have a special dinner at our house, and I just got to relax with my kids, so that was fun. Today, I want to teach you that readers infer how characters feel or think and notice how they change in the story. But before we do that, let's just have a quick reminder about office hours. I've been doing office hours every day from 12:30 to 1:30, and to be perfectly honest with you, we've been having a pretty good group of kids coming on Monday at that time and Tuesday at that time. I'm not having too many kids checking in on Wednesday or Thursday. So if you want to use that time to connect with your friends, Monday or Tuesday might be a better option for you. And then Fridays, of course, we have our all-class meeting. We had fun Friday. We had a dinosaur show up, a squirrel, Elsa, and we had some crazy hair in on our meeting as well. On Friday, we also got to read the next section of our Mercy Watson book. We have been reading together Mercy Watson, Something Wonky This Way Comes. And I believe this week we will finish the book. So I'm looking forward to seeing how that goes. Okay, so in thinking about this work of inferring, I thought that the book Daft Bat that we read back in April was a perfect way to talk about how characters change and how to see their feelings and their thinking. If you have not listened to that book, you might want to pause this video for a second and head to your dojo page, your class story page, to April 22nd, and click on the YouTube link, Daft Bat. Go ahead and listen to Mrs. Cook reading that to you, and then some of the learning that we're going to do today might make a little bit more sense after listening to the story. So as I read Daft Bat by Jean Willis and Tony Ross, I had lots of thinking. You can see all my stop and jots poking out the top. So if you remember in the story, at the very beginning, the animals weren't so sure about Bat and why she was always saying things a little bit differently than they were. If you remember, she would view the world a little bit differently. And by the end of the story, we knew the reason why is because she was hanging upside down. So through the first few pages of the story, we meet the other animals that live in her community. And they are always saying things like, umbrellas keep heads dry, not feet, said the elephant. And they called her Daft Bat. And if you remember, that word means silly or misunderstood, wrong. So what I did right here is I put my thinking. The animals think and feel that they don't agree with the bat and they don't understand why she keeps saying what she says. They also think that she's crazy. And I got that right from the text. I put a little note to myself that says text evidence. I got that from right down here. It says, Bat's bonkers. She's berserk, said baby elephant. If she's crazy, she might be dangerous, said lion cub. Help, said goat kid. So up until that point, they all think she's just a little bit strange. Right here is when they decide to go talk to Owl about the problem. And the owl says, why don't you go talk to her and see what she has to say about all this? So as they go and talk to the owl and then go and talk to Bat, they start experiencing things the way the bat experiences them. And their eyes are kind of open to why she feels the way she feels. Right here, I put the stop and jot. Animals begin to change what they say about Bat. And right here, I put a big piece of evidence right here. Bat was right. So they hung upside down on those branches, just like Bat, and they were able to see things from her point of view. So it wasn't that she was wrong. Her opinion was just a little bit different. So I kept reading through the story, and this is right before the end. And I could think, based on the things that they were saying, that the animals maybe felt wrong from the beginning of the story. Maybe they felt a little embarrassed. I think they felt sorry, and I put right here, there was some text evidence here because they do apologize right here in the words. It says, "We're all sorry," said the wild young animals. "I'm sorry I said you were loony." And I also inferred, I thought, that they want to be friends with her now. Okay, so after all of that thinking and noticing how the characters change how they see the bat, I even took it a step further and thought about what can we learn from that. I think the writer wanted us to know that we can accept other people's opinions, even if they're different from ours, and we can get to know other people without judging them. We need to give time to people that are different from us to understand how they think and feel. So boys and girls, this week as you're doing your reading, I would love to see some stop and jots about how you are inferring how characters think and feel, and that helps us understand our stories even better. Our quote this week, I love this one because it comes from Kid President, if you know who he is. It says, "You were made to be awesome." So go ahead and be awesome, as you always are. Love you much. See you soon.